Good morning. Welcome to Executing My Exodus Ministries Freedom Fridays with your host, which is myself, Ashley D. Listen, I'm so excited that you decided to tune in with me on this beautiful morning. I know it's Friday and it is Freedom Friday, so I'm excited about it because I have the weekend to look forward to, and I'm quite sure you all do too. Listen, I want to sincerely apologize to you as CEO of EME for our daily devotionals this week. We've had a few technical difficulties, as well as I haven't been feeling well, a little bit off and on this week. So we've been a little bit behind and we have not been able to really produce what we normally produce each week. So I want to sincerely apologize for those. But next week we will be back on track Monday through Friday with your daily motivation and inspirational moments to encourage you throughout the week as we continue to talk about the fruits of the Spirit. So this week we've been talking about kindness, and so because we did not have a daily segment for each day, I feel like I need to wrap up everything today. So kindness, the fruit of the Spirit, kindness. It's defined as the selfless, compassionate, and merciful. The quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Let me give you the definition again. Kindness is defined as selfless, compassionate, and merciful. The quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. So, when we talk about the fruit of the Spirit, kindness, I want you to understand that being kind to yourself or to someone can reduce your stress, boost your confidence, increase self-esteem, and give you a sense of happiness and joy. And that's not just for you, but also the person that you choose to be kind to. So I want to challenge you today to give a kind word or a kind gesture this weekend to someone or even to yourself, because you never know what someone else is going through, So that kind word or that kind gesture that you give, showing that you're selfless, compassionate, and merciful, or just friendly, generous and considerate, it could make all of a difference for the person when you take out the time to be kind, through your words of encouragement or through a nice gesture. So I want to challenge you today to be kind to someone and also be kind to yourself, because sometimes, we go through so many different things ourselves and we beat up ourselves, saying you could have did this better, you should have done this, you should have done that. But you have to learn how to be kind to yourself. Let's be transparent. So for me this week, I'm always on it every day, every week for our daily segments. And this was the first time that there were hiccups, and for me, I had to learn how to be kind to myself and say, Ashley, it's okay. It's okay that you're not feeling well. It's okay that you don't have the energy to produce what God has given you. It's okay. So listen, if anybody can be transparent, I can tell you each week we've been talking about the fruits of the Spirit. I have been going through them in my daily walk. Like I've been going through it. So just this week with kindness, I had to learn how to be kind to myself and say, Ashley, you're always on it. You always produce. You always push through. Whenever there is issues or problems, it's okay that you were unable to do what you need to do this week. But you got next week. You could get back on track. So I had to learn how to be kind to myself. And so I want you to learn how to be kind to yourself and then also be kind to someone else. Again, you never know what they may be going through. They may be going through some of the same issues and problems that you're going through. So a kind word and a kind gesture can go a long way. But, we could be transparent. Sometimes we have a challenging time being kind to someone because we have a hard time being kind to ourselves, fears of what others think of us, low self-esteem, and challenging circumstances. But we always have to remind ourselves that God always shows us kindness each and every day. despite the circumstance and regardless of what people say and even what we may have done. So if God continues to show us kindness, why can't we show ourselves kindness or others kindness? So we should always be thankful. We should always be in a posture of worship, thanking God for how kind he is to us, as undeserved as we are, because God is selfless, he's generous, he's compassionate, he's merciful to us each and every day. He allows us to wake up each and every morning seeing, experiencing new mercies and having opportunities to make it right with him. So we should always be in a posture of thankfulness, gratitude, worship, thanking God for his loving kindness towards us. And so I want you today to walk in freedom knowing that you, because of God's kindness, you are able to live, move, and have your being. So extend that same kind of kindness to someone else, even to yourself, because I promise you it will make all of the difference for you and for that person going forward. So again, choose to be kind. Be kind to someone else. Give a kind word. Give a kind gesture. And always be in the posture of worship and thankfulness for God's loving kindness towards us. One song, when I was preparing for this week, when I was preparing for Worship Wednesday, I was like, okay, God, what's a good song? What's a good worship song that expresses your kindness, your loving kindness towards us, why we should be thankful, why we should be in a posture of worship. And so, I had a few songs, but they just won't give me that So I asked my counterpart and I said, babe, what song, really expressed God's kindness? And immediately he said, Great is Your Mercy by Donnie McClurkin. And I said, you know what? You're right. So I started to play that. And, we've been singing that song for years, but do we really take out the moment to listen to the words? So today, as you go out throughout your day, pull up the song Great is Your Mercy by Donnie McClurkin and begin to meditate on that song. And because it is because of his mercy, it's because of his loving kindness towards us that we have an opportunity to make it right with him, and we have the opportunities to show kindness to someone else. So on this Freedom Friday, I want to encourage you again and challenge you to not only be kind to yourself, but be kind to someone else. And that means being selfless, compassionate, and merciful. And also having the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate. Let's show kindness as we go forward in this Christian journey. I hope something was said to encourage you and motivate you on this beautiful Freedom Friday. Thank you so much for tuning in and to Executing My Exodus Ministries Freedom Fridays with your host, which is myself, Ashley D. I love you with the love of Christ, and I want you to be kind, walk in kindness. Love you.